And as a consequence, the overall influence of the West in the global order has come down. The West is still a very dominant force, but if you were to say, compare it to 1945, 55, 65, 75, today in 2022, obviously the economic share of the West, the political influence, the military reach, all these are not as dominant as they used to be before. There were two other factors which I think is important for us to understand the change. One, today the enormous role played by technology. That technology, people say, this term data is new oil. Data actually means technology. That technology is today a key factor in balance of power, the way military capabilities used to be, soldiers used to be, or weapons used to be before. And on the world itself, my final point, which is that the result of all of this is today what we have, the beginnings of what is called a multipolar world, many centers of power. So it's not two like it used to be in the Cold War. There are many more, and the general expectation of the world is that India too will be in the coming years one of the poles of the world. So that is the state of the world. Now let us look how did India fare during this period. So that brings me to again asking this question. We speak about the rise of India. What do we mean by the rise of India? Well, you will say the most obvious is the economic rise. Today India is the 5th largest economy in the world, probably in the space of the next few years become the 3rd largest economy in the world. Yes, that is absolutely correct, but it's only part of the answer. India is also, when you say rise of India, today India is much more dominant regionally. Many of you, I say this to the students, would be surprised that there was an era that when I was your age in a university,